We've all been there. That stubborn jar lid, that heavy bag of groceries. Moments where you think, man, my grip is weak. For most of my life, I thought grip strength was just hand strength, something useful for opening jars or getting a better workout. I saw it as a minor detail in the grand scheme of fitness. But then I stumbled upon some research that completely shattered that idea. I found studies and meta-analyses claiming that the strength of your handshake could be a powerful predictor of your future health, your risk for heart disease, cognitive decline, and even how long you might live. It sounded insane. How could something so simple reveal so much? So, I decided to run an experiment. I would seriously train my grip strength every other day for 30 days, not to lift heavier weights, but to see if I could feel a difference, and to find out if this simple metric was really the health secret everyone was overlooking. Was it all hype, or is a powerful grip the key to a longer, healthier life? Before I even started, I had to understand the why. The data was staggering. I found a massive meta-analysis of over 3 million people that laid it out in black and white. For every 5 kilograms decrease in grip strength, the risk of death from any cause increased by 16%. Let that sink in. It wasn't just about mortality. It was a predictor for everything. The same 5 kilogram drop was linked to a 16% higher risk of death from heart disease. Stronger grip was linked to better brain function and a lower risk of dementia. It was even a stronger predictor of health than some traditional metrics. This wasn't some fitness trend. This was hard medical data, and it made my experiment feel a lot more important. First things first, I needed a baseline. I used a hand dynamometer to measure my starting point. The number was fine, average for my age. But looking at the research chart, I saw how strength peaks in your late 20s and then starts a steady decline. I was standing on a cliff, and I didn't want to slide down faster than I had to. My plan was simple, based on principles from the research. I would train 3 times a week, focusing on key exercises. 1. Dead hangs, for support grip and endurance. 2. Farmer carries, to build grip endurance under load. 3. Wrist curls, to directly target the forearm muscles. The goal wasn't just a stronger handshake, it was to actively fight back against that downward curve. The first 2 weeks were a grind. My forearms burned constantly. The farmer's carries felt like they were tearing my hands apart. The dead hangs were a battle against time, just like in my last challenge. But this time, I understood the deeper reason. I wasn't just building muscle. The research explains that grip strength is a proxy for your entire body's health. It reflects your nervous system's ability to fire, your bone mineral density, and even your levels of chronic inflammation. Every time I held on for that extra second, I wasn't just fighting muscle fatigue, I was fighting inflammaging, the chronic inflammation that ages our bodies from the inside out. I was strengthening a system that science has repeatedly linked to a healthier, more resilient life. This mindset changed everything. After 30 days, the obvious changes were there. The jar lid didn't stand a chance. My dead hang time had nearly doubled. I could carry all the groceries in one trip without my fingers giving out. But the real changes were less visible. I retested my grip with the dynamometer. The number had jumped significantly. I had not only stopped the slide, I had reversed it. The research calls grip strength a biomarker of biological age. And while I don't know if I'm biologically younger, I feel more capable, more solid. My workouts feel better because the connection between my hands and the weight is stronger. There's a confidence that comes from knowing you have a firm grasp on the world around you. So, is training your grip the secret to living to 100? Maybe not, but the evidence is undeniable. It's one of the most powerful investments you can make in your long-term health. Your grip strength isn't just about your hands. It's a report card for your entire body, delivered in a single squeeze. It reflects your muscle quality, your neurological health, and your body's resilience against aging. The best part? Unlike so many other health metrics, you can actively and rapidly improve it. But where do you start? You often see two common tools: wrist curls and hand grippers. So, which is more useful? Think of it this way. Hand grippers are specialists. They directly train the crushing grip that the research measures. They're incredibly practical, especially for beginners or older adults who want to improve functional strength for daily life. Simple squeeze assessments can provide rough estimates for screening purposes. Wrist curls are general developers. As the research mentions, they build balanced muscle in your forearms by addressing both the flexor and extensor muscles, which is crucial for overall development and long-term joint health. My final tip? For the ultimate strategy, incorporate both. But if you're just starting your journey or your main goal is to directly improve this specific health marker, a simple hand gripper or therapy ball is a fantastic and accessible place to begin. Don't underestimate the power you hold in your own hands. It might just be telling you the secret to a longer, stronger life.